Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. This contest is not a regular matchup. A battle of two top tens. Two forces colliding. One team leaves here making a resounding statement. It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. This is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Canes will kick it away to start us off. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Wow, they're wasting no time going for the jugular here. First snap of the game, and they're taking a big shot down the field. You love the aggressive nature of the play caller. Clearly all week they saw this in the game plan, the opportunity to take a shot early in the game, and they do it right off the bat.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. First down. We're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Takes the handoff. It's Richard. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Second and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it third and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to fourth and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
He missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. He's got some space. Look out. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
And it's a bunch formation. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Running through the tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Try and muscle for the first down. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
That's a good conversion there, and you keep yourself on the field and now have an opportunity to find some rhythm here on this series. But again, good tough running in there to get the first.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Indiana offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Open field ahead. Powering through the defender. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Looking for a receiver. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Now they run a draw play. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
They sniff this one out real quick, and the running back's trying to bounce this outside, make something out of nothing, but there's nowhere to go with this football. That's just really good defensive recognition of that draw play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And they'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. On first down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric, that first step. He gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Here comes the pressure. Oh, they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 10. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Any success you can create in this field position is a huge advantage. Because remember, the goal of this series is only to create a first down or 2 to reestablish field position. That's all you're trying to do. And you do it by any means necessary.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this one is caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The whole goal of this series was to reestablish field position. They get the ball backed up, and now they've got a few first downs in a row. This is a really good job. And now you can transition as an offense into thinking to yourself, this is not just about field position. Now it's about getting points.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. We got a stoppage here for an injured Canes player. Senior offensive lineman. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This offense is clearly in rhythm, no matter what they're trying to do. Pass the football, run the football. They're doing it well. And now another first down. The line is doing a great job. The quarterback is seeing the field. This is such a good drive right now, and you just got to put it in the end zone.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This is has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Looking to pass here on second down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way, you turn it over and come up with 0. That is a gut punch.
Scanning the field, it's Hoover. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on third and long. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And they're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they just had nothing going there on that series, Chris. You've got nothing happening on first and second down. You're backed up. You're into an obvious passing situation, and that's exactly what we talked about all week they had to avoid is these third and longs. This one's incomplete, but really it was about first and second down not having any success.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
That's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. The Hoosiers will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They get the second half started with the running play. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
It's a nice gain, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
Now it's second down here. Here comes the handoff. Crosses the 45. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Just trucks the man. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long-yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Touchdown, Miami. And they jump on top here in the second half. Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. To the air. It's Hoover. Makes a quick grab. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
The receiver steps out of bounds at the 37. First down for the offense.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
He's got space. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
You will not win many games if you can't win at the line of scrimmage, and everybody always thinks of that as a run-oriented comment, but really it's also in the pass game. If you can't protect your quarterback, there is no chance, in particular in these big games. And right now, this pass rush is owning it. Sacked 3 times already. Now they're hitting him as he throws. These guys are just getting after it.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
These fast RPOs, they can be tough to execute, and here you're seeing a product of that. The quarterback just has to make a decision so quickly, and the ball handling becomes key, and there he just can't connect.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception.